Hey, what's up, everybody? This your girl Shirley.
And this your girl D Money because I need your money. And this is the rules of the game.
And today, the first topic is Donald Trump versus Omarosa. And I don't know if you saw previously, but Donald Trump has called Omarosa a dog. And I don't know how to take this because I have never heard a president talk about someone that used to be their best friend, that someone that he tried to find a boyfriend, and he had a whole show on this, and he had them as an apprentice. This doesn't really make sense, and I feel like if any other president did this, they would really be scrutinized. But I guess since he's a reality TV star turned president, he receives less scrutiny than anyone else. I believe as a president, why would you call someone a dog? Another word for dog is what?
Bitch.
Okay, so my whole thing is, why would you call her a dog? And the worst part about it is, her two friends, I know one name is Lynn, I forgot the other one name, they agree with him. They said that nothing was wrong with what he said. How can you be my two closest friends and state that what he said, nothing was wrong with it? And then one said it depends on the occasion. Well, what did she do? It has nothing to do with what she did. Why would you call me a dog? Did you call your mom a dog? I don't understand how a president can talk about someone like that and not receive any scrutiny for it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Be honest, President Cheeto has no sympathy for anyone. He has no chill when it comes to his mouth. He feels as if he can say and insult antibody, and no one has checked him. He's even been coming for Obama, and Obama is no longer in office. It's like, okay, you need to worry about the bigger picture because you're going to have us in a war, which is going to be soon. Trump is dumb. He don't know what he's talking about. He's keeping up a lot of shit. He's worried about players kneeling instead of worried about other stuff. He's worried about the wrong thing. And a lot of racist people think Trump is funny, Trump is in, but it's really not. Trump is going to have us in a war for unnecessary. Trump don't know how to speak or conduct himself. He feels as if he can say whatever and people supposed to take it. No, sir, you are in a higher authority. You supposed to lead by example. You acting like a kid. I expect his sons to act like this instead of him, but he has no respect. You see, he don't respect women. He don't respect his wife. She's just there. He had even I forgot where he was at when he had said his wife Melinda was supposed to be there and she was on the side of him. That man don't see her. He see himself. He's an asshole. And it's just like, if Obama did this, Clinton, Bush, y'all would be having them up on the rug. Y'all be talking about hanging them up out the office. It's like Trump get a pass. But why? He's no better than them. He's not even qualified to even be in office. I'm thinking about running for president shit. I mean, he got up in that shit. Why I can't? I mean, I'm gonna fuck up too. Shit, might as well go fuck up some stuff. I wanna fuck shit up. I mean, why not? Go throw missiles at motherfuckers. I feel like I'ma start a riot.
I think some of Trump main supporters, a lot of them, they're getting deported. I think a lot of them, he's hitting them below the belt because a lot of them are white people that are racist. A lot of white people that are racist, some of them don't have money. So he's hitting them with the food stamps, the welfare. He's trying to cut all that off. He's hitting them as well, and they didn't realize that he was going to get them too. So I feel like a lot of Trump supporters, they didn't realize who they were supporting. Not only are you supporting an asshole, you are supporting someone who does not care about you. And clearly he doesn't care about his friends if he can just call them a dog. I don't care what people say. Her black card may have been revoked. Okay? I don't care if her black card was revoked. But she might be able to take Trump down. So I am definitely giving her a temporary card back. And I think that we need to be with her at this time, because if we're not with her, who's going to be with her?
Yeah, Omarosa is actually better than me, because I wish a motherfucker would. Especially you Cheeto, orange man looking ass. Like, boy, I would get up on your 2+2 not knowing ass. Like, who are you talking to? First of all, you ain't even supposed to be up in here. Just like, I don't know if y'all remember when Russell Simmons told him to cut the shit, because a lot of people don't realize Trump was with the Democrats for a long time before he decided he wanted to be a Republican. He using his money. A lot of his friends have stopped messing with him. He was friends with a lot of rich black people. If you don't believe us, go back and Google it. He he was sitting up there with all the top rich black people, but now everybody has distanced themselves for him, because I always tell people this: a person's true colors will eventually show. And Trump is showing his colors, also he is showing his ass, and people are realizing he was putting on this fake face and pretending. That man don't care about y'all. That man is worried about getting rich and saying whatever he wants to say, and a lot of people think it's cool. It's more white people on welfare than it is minorities. People don't even know that. They gonna suffer more from it than the minority community. Everything Obama has done, he's trying to undo everything, so nothing will have Obama on it. That was his whole objective to me, to get in office and mess up everything that Obama has done. And Omarosa, for the black community, take this Cheeto puff looking motherfucker down. Like, come on now. He ain't even supposed to be up in there. My grandma whooped him and she in a wheelchair.
Oh, damn. I didn't know she was in a wheelchair. All right. The next topic is, why is it hard to support local artists and businesses? The reason why we're going to move from the Donald Trump versus Omarosa topic is because that was just like a small instances that we wanted to talk about, but these are the main topics. And I think that it's really hard to support local artists and businesses because a lot of people think that they're unprofessional. I think that it depends on who you're trying to work with, because I have a friend, her name... Well, she's a photographer, and her name is Camera Keys. That's what we call her because that's the name of her business. She is very successful, and I would want to work with someone like that. But when you have people that are unorganized, it makes it hard for other people who are organized. I'm also a business person. I have Bam Bam's Room. Go to www.bambamsroom.com. I make customized shirts, and my stuff is very organized, but it's hard because we have other people who are not organized, and you also have friends who are very unsupportive, and they will rather send people to other people than their friends. Because I had an ex-friend, I'm not going to say her name, but she told me that one time she had somebody that wanted to put a large order of shirts in, but she didn't refer them to me because I didn't make my own shirts. Well, how I make my shirts, I use DTG and I use Printful because I like my stuff looking organized. I'm not going to send you anything that I wouldn't wear myself. So if it costs a little bit more for my stuff to look organized, that's what I'm going to do. But for her being a friend and referring it to somebody else, I feel like that's some hating ass stuff, because you should support me regardless. Like, I support your shitty music. I actually sat there and, I ain't gonna say it's trash, but it's okay, but I actually sat there and listened to her music.
Basuda.
See, now you just being an asshole. I actually sat there and listened to her music and all of that, but it's like, for you to do me like that, and then I've always tried to help, I just had to cut that person off. I don't have time for that negative energy. I feel like if you're a local artist or business, as long as you know why you're in it and you are organized, it might take time, but people will start to flock towards you and you will be successful. You just have to wait your turn and everything will go your way.
Like when it comes to local artists, I'm a rapper. My rap name is Killer. My mixtape be coming out November the 3rd, Killer Dreams.
She said Killer Dreams. Is that like because of Barbie dreams? Is like
I've been had big dreams, but my dreams are actually be killing them in the game. You know what I'm saying?
So you gonna kill people while they in their dreams?
Yep.
So we on some Freddy type shit?
Yep. That's what I do. But at the end of the day, like, I've seen so many local and underground artists who are better than the people who are famous. And it just always gets to me. Why aren't they on top of their games when they are doper than the people who's on the radio, on the TV? And a lot of times I feel like people say it comes to selling your soul, but also I feel like local artists and underground artists are not supported. For every underground artist that have broken down local artists, ask them how long it have taken them. They've been rapping probably like 14, 16, probably didn't hit until their mid-20s or late 20s. You know, they don't get the break that the trash rappers get. And I always wonder why these ABC 1, 2, 3 mumbling, I'm on some lean ass rappers sound like this. They sitting on the TV. I'm like, damn, I gotta do some shit like that shit. I just want one song. I just want $1 million fucking dollars. I don't even want to rap. That's all I want. But the support is not there for local underground rappers, and I always wonder why. But then when it comes to a lot of black people, we have the crab in the bucket syndrome. Mm-hmm. Okay, they're gonna make it, and I'm not. They're hot, I'm not. And I feel that's why a lot of underground local rappers don't make it, because they have the wrong people around them. The people who feel like, okay, they're going to make it, I'm not. So I feel like I'm going to hold them down or pull them down. Because I can name a lot of dope rappers. A lot of us can name a lot of dope underground and local rappers. And we like, damn, what is taking them so long? Like, you supposed to blend blew up. Like, you better than... I don't know. The Migos, to me, I feel like they be on that lean. Future be on that lean with them. Like, I be like, what the fuck are y'all saying? Stir fry, cooking it up. What the fuck y'all about to go cook in the kitchen or something? I know you ain't talking about no food. But a lot of times, like, I just feel for, like, local rappers. But business people, a lot of black people do not support black businesses. They will go give their dollar to every other race besides their own. You know, and it's really sad. I also think that a lot of black people don't support black businesses because they be looking for a discount. But when you go to One Choy Lean, Wind in the Shrimp Fried Rice, and Mary and Sarah, you ain't asking enough for no discount, so don't ask your people for a discount. They gotta feed their family just like you gotta feed yours. I mean, it's really sad. It's like, I've seen people go to a black business that sell wash and dry. Oh, how much is this unit? Let's say they say by $1,100. They complain, but then go to Home Depot and other places and go spend like $500 more and won't say shit. You need to support your black business like you do every other business. They're trying to make it. They're trying to survive. They're trying to make a name for themselves. If you giving out discounts, you will never make no money. You gonna be in debt. Let's think about the movie Barbershop. Remember, his daddy was always helping people out. Guess what happened? He put them in a hole. That happens in real life all the time. You can't always help people, and that's all I'm gonna say on that, because people gonna always burn you and F over you.
Want to just go by rappers, you got to think about MC Hammer. He went broke trying to help his whole neighborhood and all his friends. You know, even Gerald Levert, he was about to go broke trying to help all his friends. I think at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself first. A lot of these black business owners and things like that, it's not that we just need you financially. We want black people to support us. I feel like a lot of my customers, I have no idea who they are. I've never met them. A lot of them, they're not black. Some may be black, but there are people I've never seen. They've supported me before my family, people who are supposed to be my friends, and I feel like I have decent prices. The shipping is free. A shirt is just like $18. I've seen people go to I forgot her name, but the black by popular demand, her shirt is $50. You can get 2 of my shirts for 1 of her shirts. Really, almost 3 for the price of 1 of her shirts. But yet you would rather sit here and go buy that than an $18 shirt. But you want to complain about mine, but you're going to go buy something 2 times higher than it. I feel like at the end of the day, as long as my stuff is quality, then you should definitely try to invest in it. We don't really support each other, and that is why we are always... We're going to always have that crab in the bucket syndrome. I feel like if I see somebody doing something, especially if they're black, I am going to try to help them. You know, I feel like it should always be that I see my brother or sister doing something, I'm going to help them. It shouldn't be, oh, they doing better than me, I'm not going to help them. It shouldn't be like that. And we have to help each other because it's already hard enough in this world being black. We should not be competing against each other. The only person you should be competing against is yourself to become a better you. And that's the only way it should be. I feel like we have come so far. Yeah, we have so far to go. Because if we're going to keep hating on each other, keep killing each other and doing all this other stuff, then I don't want to be a part of it.
It's like really, really sad. But like I say, black people, we have to do better. We have to come united as one and support each other. And that's the real and the best thing to do, because if we're united, no one can come against us. No one can beat us. We're powerful.
With Kaepernick, I don't think Donald Trump was really thinking that a lot of people were going to still be protesting.
Fuck the NFL.
Yeah, already. But I think that Donald Trump didn't think a lot of people were going to be still kneeling in the NFL, and I'm proud of the players who actually kept it going forward, because I wasn't sure if it was going to keep happening. I definitely haven't been watching it, so kudos. I only found out on the news because I have been protesting. My sister said, hey, Julio, she like Julio Jones.
He wrong.
And girl, we not even talking about football, really, but okay. The last topic is should women go to jail who falsely accuse athletes of rape? I definitely think they need to go to jail, because not only are you ruining their life, you are having them stigmatized as a rapist for the rest of their life. Even when they're found not guilty, they still have that label on them. And I think that not only should they go to jail, they should pay them. They should have to pay them a certain fee because they lost a certain percent of their lives because you want to be mad at them because they don't want to talk to you, or you want to be petty for some damn reason. I don't think that's right. I think that's not cool. And a lot of times you see it happening to a lot of more football players than basketball players. And I don't think that's right. You mess up their ride to college or to the NFL because you want to be petty because they didn't want you. That is not cool, and I do not agree with that. Take your ass to jail because they would have went to jail if they actually did it.
Yes, I definitely think these women should go to jail because it is not right, nor is it cool. Because at the end of the day, these people are living with this BS. Because you mad over, like my co-host said, you mad over some dumb and petty. Let's use Jameis Winston. The little girl at FSU, same stuff. First she say she raped him, then she say she don't remember. Like, that's the type of bullshit people play. A lot of these girls in college be knowing these boys got girls back home. You just something fun and something to do at school, and then they get mad because they not going to take them with them on their ride. So girls want to do dumb stuff like that. No, boo-boo. It ain't nothing but the game. Some of them might take you with them, but majority of them ain't. A majority of them going back to their high school sweethearts. It's nothing personal. But while we talking about rape, let's talk about the Steelers quarterback. I don't even know his name. I call him serial rapist. He done raped like several people, and he's still able to be a quarterback. That's that shit I don't like. Like, I'm with Chief Keef. Don't like. Don't like. I'm like, how the hell you still being able to play? Oh, yeah, I forgot. He's not black. You right, DD. You right, D Money. You right. But also, I feel like them girls should go to jail. Shit is not right. It's not cool at all. And I'm just like, what did you get out of it, knowing that you done put somebody in jail because they don't want you, they didn't deny you, they won't let you come to their room because they already know the game. Like, it's really sad. Like, it's been going on for years. I thought by now it would have died down, but I just feel like it's getting worse. All these thoughts out here popping the pussy open for a pimp, you know, like, it's a lot of little thoughts and little hoes running through here, and it's, like, really, really sad. It's like, you already knew what it was from the jump. You were passing around. They passing around like a basketball. Everybody getting a touch, you know? So, I don't know why some of these girls be mad. You know what it is from the jump, and then you want to holler rape because nobody wants you. Don't nobody want no snitch. Don't nobody want no girl like that. Like, you already know you was taking one for the team. Don't act like you don't know. It's just like when you with your girls and somebody got to talk to the ugly nigga in the group with the boys. Somebody got to take that L for the team. I mean, it's not funny. It's not cute because a lot of athletes have lost money. They have lost careers. They have lost a lot of things. And then the women don't lose shit. You need to go to jail. They need to make these hoes go to jail. I say they make them go to jail for 3 years. And let big old young my cousin in there touch her. You know, let them get a touch on her, feel on her. It's not right and it's not cool. It's just like how would you feel if somebody did that to your son? You know what I'm saying? A lot of these girls don't realize karma is real. Karma is real, and karma does come around. You will reap what you sow.
I think this really stems back farther than just NFL players and football players. I think this stem back from during segregation, because you got to think about a lot of white women. They said a lot of black men. You know what? Let's go back to slavery. You can go to slavery and you can go even beyond that into segregation. You got to think about a lot of these white women. They have had a history of lying on black men and saying that they raped them. And you know, back in the day, they didn't ask no questions. Our men got hung. You know, this is a learned behavior. They've been doing this for years, centuries, and they have evolved, and this has kept going. I feel like not only just white women, because I know some black women do it too, but it's not as many as white women. This is a learned behavior. Because, you know, I didn't agree when Robin Givens lied and said Mike Tyson raped her on national television. You know, and they was married at the time, I believe, or engaged or whatever. I feel like that was messed up, because not only did she not tell him, he was just looking at her like, why would you lie on TV? She made him look bad, and she's really been having bad luck ever since. But I feel like, why would you do that to our brother if you knew it wasn't true? Why are we steady lying on these men and we know it's not true? We have to do better. If they didn't really touch you, please stop lying on them. Because when they go to jail, men that rape women,
they rape them.
They rape them. Men that do anything to women and children, they get them. They try to kill them. They do things to them. So you sitting here lying on him, that man could get raped in jail. They could try to kill him in jail. They do not play. I'm sorry, prison. They do not play with people like that when they come in prison or jail. So you need to be mindful that if you're lying on him and he goes to jail or prison, he can die. Something bad can happen to him just because you wanted to sit there and lie. If he stayed there long enough, something bad can happen to him. So you need to stop sitting here lying on these men for no reason just to make yourself feel good. Because at the end of the day, the truth will come out. And I feel like, I don't care how much money they got, they need to pay them at least $100,000 or more. Because them legal fees are not cheap. Yep. They have to pay them legal fees. They have to do all this other stuff just to get you off their back. And then you lied on them. They can't get them years back. They can't go back and play half of them. This happened in what, college? They can't go back and play that them couple of years that they couldn't play no more because you lied on them. Some of them couldn't even make it to the NFL because you lied on them. Or the NBA because you lied on them. I don't think that's right. If it did not happen to you, please don't lie and say it happened to you. Just move on. He had a girlfriend. You knew it. You was just a fling. It's okay. A lot of girls on one night stands, but they don't do stuff like that. Like, just let it be. You just his side chick for that night or however long, whenever he come in town, and just keep it moving. Because you not only hurting him, you hurting his future. You hurting what he could have been. But you don't care because you just want to be envious. Like, I don't understand these women. I can never do something like that. Don't lie on people who do not do nothing to you. Because a lot of women, that stuff like this happens to, a lot of them don't report it. And the ones that do report it, I have kudos to you. If it actually happened to you, this is not for you. This is for the women that have sat there and lied and said these men did it. And then a couple of years later, someone recorded them saying that it didn't happen. And now all charges are dropped. And they didn't lost like 2-3 years of their life because somebody wanted to lie. And I don't agree with stuff like that.
Just feel when they loan people, they need to pay the account. Locked up, you about to go to jail. It's just like really, really ridiculous. It has got to be a consequence for these actions, because if it don't, it's going to continue to happen. Like, it's sad. People are really out here hurting people's futures, and they're not thinking nothing of it because they're mad because they're not that gal. You knew you wasn't, and you was never going to be. You just something to do. And until the law makes it a consequence to allow people, this is going to continue to happen, because anything in life that doesn't have consequences, you have a repetitive reaction. And this is what we see all the time. There's so many people who just sitting here lying. A lot of girls trying to get money out of them. Okay, if you pay me 2 or 3 mil, I might drop it. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the bribery is real for athletes. I feel for them. The women ain't got to worry about that because they don't really make that much money. But the black men, y'all need to really, really be careful. If you got a girl who's down for you, stay with her. I don't care if you at Duke and she over there at North Carolina, you at North Carolina, she at A&M, Texas A&M. You need to stay down for the one who was down for you when you had nothing. These girls out here trying to come up, like Chris Brown say, these hoes ain't loyal. And they not. They out there here. They have y'all money. They mad when y'all diss them. They mad when you go back with your high school sweetheart. Baby, it was going to happen. Not everybody going to drop their high school sweetheart for you. You was just a one night stand. They just want to tap that ass.
Tap that ass. Tripping them now. But didn't Kobe have an instance of this? Like, didn't, I believe it was a white woman. She lied on him and said that he raped her. And I know he had to go through all that. We found out that it wasn't true. Of course, he got his wife a bigger rock and all of that. But this shows that this has happened to not only people that play football, but NFL and NBA players can be in the same instance. If you are married, if you have a girlfriend, to prevent this, please just don't cheat. Just stay with whoever you with, because these other women, they will get mad at you because you won't leave your wife or your girlfriend for them. So they will lie on you. To prevent this, just don't cheat. Like, I understand you want to try everything under the world because, you finally got a little fame, everybody finally know your name, but at the end of the day, it's really not worth it. Because I wouldn't want someone lying on me. And then my wife, not only do she know I cheated, but I got somebody lying on me and I know I didn't do it. Like, it's different knowing your husband cheat and then knowing that, okay, well, damn, somebody said he raped them. That is a big difference. Cheating and rape is 2 different things. Rape is going to be worse than him just cheating. I feel like women just got to stop doing this. And I don't want to see this again. I know it's going to keep happening, but men, you have to do better. Please, just stop cheating. Or if you are single, be careful who you pick. Be mindful of who you pick. Because you don't know how that person really is. Because you just laying down and having sex with them. You don't know that person. Because you just met them. You don't know their intentions. You don't know what they plan to do. You don't know how much they're gonna fall in love with you off that one night. You ain't like a lot of men. Y'all don't realize y'all don't really fall in love. Y'all just have sex with women. A lot of women, they fall for you after that first time. They are sexually connected to you. Like, they bonded with you after y'all did that. But a lot of men are not like that. So you have to be careful, because once you do that one time, and like that person, like they feel like they caught a bond with you, it's gonna be trouble. It's gonna be trouble. Just don't do it. Just
Yeah, in the words of Lauryn Hill on that doo-wop song, she said, guys, you know you better watch out. Some girls only about bad things. Y'all fellas better wake up and pay attention. It's real out here. And we just trying to help y'all prevent it. I hate seeing my black men out here getting caught up in some stuff like this. Like, some of them do it, but majority of them don't. So you need to be able to watch yourself and be careful. Because these women out here are evil and vindictive. If I can't have you, nobody will, is the logo some girls go by, which is sad, but it's real. I know y'all seen the thin line between love and hate. Y'all remember Steve McNair. Remember his side chick killed him while he was asleep, then she turned the trigger on herself? Y'all better stop playing with people, and that's all I'm going to say. And this is going to be the end of the show.
everybody, this is the end of the show, like my co-host said. But after each show, we give you 3 rules of the game. So the first rule: if you really care about someone, please do not talk about them, especially on a national scale to where everyone can see it. That is not a good look, especially you being president. Don't talk about people that were once your friends, because you don't know if you're going to get back cool with them. Just because you're president now, you're not always going to be president. And you could have got back cool with this person, but since you said that, you just ruined the chances of y'all ever being friends again.
Yeah, and just like my co-host was saying, Trump, I have something for you. Talk shit, get hit. Rule number 2 is support local artists and businesses, especially black businesses. We don't have a lot of successful black businesses because we don't have a lot of support, and we need to support these artists and these businesses because they could be out here doing something much worse, like selling drugs and out here doing something really, really crazy. And rule number 3: women, stop lying on these men before you end up in jail, because it get real in the field. Don't make me find you.
Okay, everyone, that's it. Stay tuned for our next episode 4.
These nuts.